I begin my forecast for this week 37 by making a few remarks. Now, I do receive calls from different persons every week, both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. Uh, the basic line is, the bottom line is, people still believe that it is easy to win pool. But I want to tell you this, it is difficult to win pool. It's very difficult to win pool. So do not think it's easy at all. And what baffles me is there are so many people they don't just want to work. They are very good at browsing websites that give free game compilers, forecasters, but they are not interested in learning how to forecast games themselves. That's bad. That is bad. How can you succeed in a venture that you are not interested in? There are some people they just want to eat fish. Please give me fish, give me fish. Every week, give me fish, give me fish, give me fish. Whether good or bad, they don't care. When the person who is giving you fish every day leaves your environment, worst case scenario, person dies, what happens to you? I want to encourage you. Please be interested in knowing the technical know-how of how things are done. There are so many persons who call me. I've been playing pool. A man told me I've been playing pool since 1976. I've been playing pool since 1966. I've been playing pool since 2000. Since 1999. I've been this. What do you know? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything. I must admit, I don't know anything. But if there's one thing I know I'm curious to know. I'm curious to learn the do's and don'ts of how the business works. I want to learn from my mistakes. If I don't win today, I want to find out why I did not win. What did I do wrong? You should be interested in that too. You should be interested in that. There are some persons they will just call me, Oga John Paul, how are you? Say fine. Please, I need 3/3 from you this week. Come on. Trust me, if I know the draws that will come out each week, I won't even be here making this video. I'm sorry that I'm being selfish, but I just have to be honest with you. But that's the truth. Have you ever seen a man who want to expose the secret of his wealth? Look at the richest men today. Bill Gates. Talking of richest man in Africa, Dangote. Will they ever tell you the secret of their wealth? How do they get their money? Have you asked yourself? But this is pool. This is week 37. I know you're expecting me to give you one banker. I'll be looking forward to this video. What does he have this week? To begin with, I'm going to show you the easiest way to forecast right-on. The easiest way that right-on football was programmed. I'm going to show you. If you don't have access to right-on football fixtures, please tell your agent. You can order for it. This is the Niger I use. I believe they have the draws. You see, all the draws for each week, they are all here. Like I tell you, like I've mentioned before in my subsequent video, my previous video. This compiler has selections, a different segments here. The draws are all here. The draws for the week, they are all here. They are all here. See, they are here. At least 30 of the games you will find here. 30 to 35 of the games here, numbers here, they are dead games. Your draws are here. But how can I pick the draw now? Which of these numbers here is the draw for this week? That is the puzzle. That is the puzzle I try to solve every week. It is not easy. Do you know how many hours I spend to crack my head just to study? And the worst part is, imagine you working hard and at the end of the day, no reward. There are some persons, they don't just want to lose at all. They just want to win. It's not possible. If you don't want to lose, please don't even bother. Like my friend would say, don't bother. Please don't call me. I'm not a miracle worker. I'm not a fortune teller. I'm not a seer. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know anything. But there's one thing I know. I'm curious to learn. Curious to know the connection, the relationship in all of these numbers here. These signs, how do they relate with the numbers on them? You too should be curious to learn. You should be eager to learn. Learn. Because something you learn on your own, or you learn from someone, something you program your memory, you cannot live. You may forget, but once you see something, you get a spark. As our people will say, word is enough for the wise. But like I said, I am not going to drop any forecast for this week, but I'm just going to give you some of the key pointers. For instance, when you turn the back, you see the key is 37. Here is 37. Look at 37. You can see I circled it. It's on game 11. What this tells us is week 5, week 13, week 21, week 29, and week 37. They are all in the same series. So if you want to understand this week 37, you must make reference to week 5, you must make reference to week 13, you must make reference to week 21, and finally you must make reference to week 29. There must be a connection between those weeks and these weeks. That is right-on football for you. Now there are 6 other numbers here. 3 best draws: 7, 18, 20, 12, 30, 40. These numbers, they have a role they play in right-on. This is the easiest way to forecast right-on. There are other complex way. Those who have access to my WhatsApp broadcast list, at least they have first-hand information on the other sophisticated ways of forecasting right-on. Right-on is a very technical paper. Their draws are coded, advanced. You have to crack your head. But if you are lucky, you get it. If you are not lucky, now this is number 12, Fortune Boss. Now let's look for number 12. That's it, Compiler X Selection, Game 7. All you have to do is simple. If you are used to, if you have been using this right on football fixtures for a very long time, all you have to do, pick your right on football fixtures, check what happens to any number that moves from Fortune Boss to Game 7 of Compiler X Selection. Is it a draw or is it a dead game? You go and find out yourself. The next one is Super Pair. This is 30, this is 40. Now let's see where 30 is. This is 30, the left hand side moves to Game 10. So the same thing you do, find out what happens. Check from the beginning of the season. If you have last season record, you can check as well. What happens when any number moves from the left hand of Super Pair to Game 10 of Compiler X Verdict. Also check what happens when any number moves from the right side of Super Pair to Game 5 of Compiler X Verdict. So we are through with 12, 30, 40. It's an assignment for you. Nothing good comes easy. If you want to win pool, you must work hard. And you should even be grateful that someone is here giving you what to check for. Now this is 7. This is 7. 3 best draws. Moving to Game 2 of Compiler X Verdict. This is 18. 3 best draws. Moving to Game 1 of Compiler X Verdict. And this is 20. Moving to Game 3 of Compiler X Verdict. So 7, 18, 20, 30, 40. They are all in Compiler X Verdict. You should also find out whether such thing has happened before. So in the exception of 12 moving to Compiler X Selection, try and find out. Just check your record. Check this week from week 4 to date. Check all of this scenario. So that is that. My number is on the screen. If you want to reach out to me at any time, feel free to reach out to me. Like I said, if you are the type who doesn't want to lose, you just want to gain, please don't call my line. And please, those who are calling me at night, you are just wasting your time. If you cannot call me during the day, don't call me. How can somebody be calling me 12 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in the morning? I don't know what someone wants to discuss with me during that time. So, thank you for watching. And please do not be disappointed that I'm not dropping anything this week. Week 38 is another week. I promise you I will drop. I'll go back to my normal usual style. Bye.